What's up, boys? Welcome back to a brand new video. And today, I just want to say thanks for the support on my last video. I think I gained like 3 subscribers from it. It right now has like 80 views, a lot of comments, so that's pretty cool. But anywho, since NHL playoff predictions is such a good search term on YouTube, why not make another video about it? uh, so we have NHL 21 um, Stanley Cup playoffs. So I'll be simulating all the games, of course. But this is the bracket. So let's see what happens, I guess. So Montreal takes game 1. St. Louis takes game 1 against Colorado. Pittsburgh beats New York. And Nashville gets 1 game on Carolina. I wasn't expecting that, honestly. Edmonton beats Winnipeg. Vegas beats Minnesota. Washington beats Boston. And Tampa beats Florida. So, honestly, I wasn't expecting Montreal to get a game in because EA Sports likes Toronto. So, I was pretty surprised by that. But let's keep on going. Alright, Toronto ties it up. St. Louis goes up to 2-0. That's pretty good. Wow. New York Islanders tie up against the Penguins. Carolina ties the series. Winnipeg ties the series. Minnesota ties the series. And Washington goes up 2-0. And Florida ties the series. And by the way, all of this is done on the newest roster update, so like all of it is like up to date with the rosters and stuff. Let's see who will break the tie. Toronto takes game 3. Will St. Louis be on the verge of sweeping? No, Colorado stops them there. Islanders get 1, 2-1. Carolina is coming back 2-1. Oilers 2-1. Minnesota 2-1. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe they are going to defeat Vegas. I've looked pretty stupid in my predictions because I was saying Minnesota is going to be the easiest one in the West, so that would kind of suck. Boston finally gets 1, and Florida breaks a tie. Let's see, will Toronto keep up their pace? No, Montreal ties it up at 2 again. And St. Louis goes up 3-1. Will they pull up an upset? Maybe O'Reilly's correct. Maybe they will win. And then Islanders go up 3-1. Carolina and Nashville. Nashville tied up. It's some of these that like should be pretty like not close are the ones that are close. So yeah, like Carolina and Nashville, and then Minnesota and Vegas. Anywho, and Edmonton and Winnipeg, to be honest. Winnipeg ties at 2-2. And Vegas ties at 2-2. Washington goes up 3-1. And Tampa ties it 2-2. There's a lot of 2-2s. Let's see. Montreal, Toronto. Alright, Toronto going 3-2. Anywho, St. Louis and Colorado series on the line. Let's see. Still 0-0 after the first. 1-1. And St. Louis 4-1 in the final game. They beat Colorado in round 1. What an upset. Of course, Colorado were my predictions for the Stanley Cup winners. Will the Islanders finish the series with Pittsburgh? 1-1. 3-1 Pittsburgh. And Islanders tie it up. It's 4-4. Wait, did Wallstrom has 2? Did he get 1 before? Okay, no, that was Pescio. Alright, anywho. And Matt Martin getting the overtime winner. Out of all people, it's Matt Martin to make it 5-4, and they take the series from the Penguins in 5. Wow. Anywho, Carolina makes it 3-2 against Nashville. Winnipeg's up 3-2. Vegas is up 3-2 now, finally. And will Washington finish off Boston in round 1? Let's see. 1-1. Still 1-1. And 2-1 Washington. They do finish off Boston. Wowzers. That prediction was wrong. And the St. Louis Avalanche prediction was wrong, so yikes. Let's see. Florida makes it 3-2. Now let's see. Will Toronto finish off the series? Oh, Montreal 2-0. 3-0 Caulfield. And 4-0 Romanov. Well, that was a pretty good game for Montreal as they forced Game 7. And now Carolina and Nashville. Will Carolina be able to finish off the series? 1-1. 2-1 Nashville. 3-1 Nashville. Ryan Ellis getting the game winner and that third goal. So, 2 series going to Game 7 that I really didn't expect to go to Game 7. Let's see if Winnipeg can finish off Edmonton here. 3-0 Winnipeg. 6-0 Winnipeg. Oh, wow. Almost came back. 7-4 Winnipeg is the final score. And Winnipeg goes to round 2. Another unexpected one there. Minnesota and Vegas. Will Vegas finish them off? 3-0 Vegas. 5-1 Vegas. And 5-2 final score. Vegas moves on to round 2 and will verse St. Louis. I think. Yeah. Then Florida and Tampa. Will Florida finish off the series? 2-1 Florida. 2-2. Going into OT. Braden Point gets it to force Game 7. Alright, Game 7. Toronto, Montreal. Let's see. 0-0. 2-1 Toronto and 3-1 Toronto. Toronto goes to round 2 and to take on Winnipeg. Now let's see. Carolina or Nashville. Will Nashville be the underdog? 2-0 Nashville. 3-2, still Nashville. And 6-4, the Predators go to round 2. And I predicted Carolina to make it all the way to the finals. Now that's pretty crazy. Now Tampa and Florida, Game 7. 0-0. 1-0 Florida. 3-0 Florida as Florida goes to round 2. So now, in the division finals, we have Toronto versus Winnipeg, Vegas versus St. Louis, Washington versus Islanders, and Florida versus Nashville. So let's see. Winnipeg and Toronto. Winnipeg takes Game 1. And Vegas takes Game 1. Washington takes Game 1. And Nashville takes Game 1 against Florida. Will Nashville make the run to the Cup? That would be funny. Toronto ties it against Winnipeg. St. Louis ties it against Vegas. New York ties it against Washington. And Nashville up 2-0 on Florida. What is happening here? Toronto 2-1 on Winnipeg. Vegas 2-1 on St. Louis. New York 2-1 on Washington. And Nashville 3-0. Are they about to sweep the Florida Panthers and go to the Final Four? That would be pretty crazy. Toronto and Winnipeg. Toronto 3-1. Will Vegas do the same? No, St. Louis ties. What about the Islanders? Nope, Washington ties. And I swear to God, if Nashville sweeps Florida, 0-0, 1-0 Nashville. Oh, okay. Florida 2-1 in the end. But it's still not looking good for Florida. They have to reverse sweep Nashville. There's only a few of those, I believe, happen in real life. Anywho, Winnipeg and Toronto. Will Toronto close out the series? 2-1 Winnipeg, 4-1 Winnipeg, and 4-2 Winnipeg wins to force Game 6, I believe. Yeah, Game 6. Yeah. Now who will get game? All right, St. Louis going up 3-2. Now what about New York and Washington? 3-2 New York. All right. Here's the moment of truth. Will Nashville beat Florida and go to the Final Four? 2-0 Florida or Nashville. 6-2 Nashville is your final score, and they go to the Final Four. They're the first team to go to the Final Four, and I thought that they were going to get swept in the first round. If this happens in real life, then that would just be absolutely insane. Anywho, Toronto, Winnipeg. Will Toronto close out the series, or will Winnipeg force Game 7? 2-1 Winnipeg, 3-2 Toronto, and 3-2 Toronto. 3-2 Toronto is your final score, and Toronto moves on. St. Louis or Vegas. St. Louis, if they win this one, go on to the Final Four. 2-0 Vegas, 3-2 Vegas, and St. Louis ties it up going into overtime, and Ryan O'Reilly gets the game winner, and the Blues are going to the Final Four against the Toronto Maple Leafs. Now, will the Islanders go to the Final Four, or will Washington force a Game 7 on them? Let's see. 2-0 Washington. Islanders tie it up. And 4-3. Washington is the final score. Now, Game 7. Who will take on the Predators in the Final Four? Islanders up 3-0. 5-2 Islanders. And Washington with 3 goals in the third period to tie it 5-5. And Islanders still prevail in overtime. 6-5 win. And so now the Final Four is set. According to EA Sports, the Final Four will be the Toronto Maple Leafs, St. Louis Blues, Nashville Predators, and New York Islanders. I only thought one of those teams were going to make it there, and that was the Toronto Maple Leafs. But hey, let's see. My Stanley Cup champion got eliminated in round 1, so who knows? St. Louis or Toronto. St. Louis takes Game 1. Nashville, New York. Nashville takes Game 1. Toronto ties it. Nashville 2-0 against the Islanders. Toronto. Nope. St. Louis 2-1. All right. Will Nashville get another easy win? No. Islanders get at least one to make it 2-1. And Toronto 2-2. That one's a close one. Will Nashville squeeze it up? Or what? No. The Islanders tie it up. Both series are at 2-2. Let's see. St. Louis breaks a tie. And Islanders break the tie. So Toronto needs 2 in a row and Nashville needs 2 in a row. But St. Louis and New York just need 1 more. Will St. Louis advance to the finals? 2-2. 4-2 St. Louis. And 6-2 St. Louis. Braden Chen getting a hat trick on the night. St. Louis going to the finals. Will they get 1 more cup? Islanders, will they advance? Will this be their first ever cup finals? 2-1 Nashville. 3-1 Nashville. Islanders tie it up. And Philip Forsberg gets it. Nashville forcing Game 7. Oh, these are 2 Trotz. Trotz used to coach Nashville, and Trotz now coaches Islanders, so it's the battle of Trotz, I guess. Anywho, Game 7. 1-0 Islanders. 2-1 Nashville, and 4-3 Islanders. Islanders are going to the finals. I thought Nashville was going to make the run at it, but no. Here we go. Islanders, St. Louis in the finals. Out of this one, I definitely take the Islanders over St. Louis, but let's see. Islanders take game 1. St. Louis ties it up. St. Louis, game 3, 2-1 St. Louis. 3-1 St. Louis. Will this be the end of the series? Or of the playoffs? 1-0 Islanders. Islanders win 1-0. Game 6. Islanders or St. Louis? St. Louis up 4-1 after the first. 4-2. They need 2 more to tie. And 5-3 to close out the playoffs. The St. Louis Blues, according to EA Sports, is your 2021 Stanley Cup champions. And that's 2 in 3 years. That's really good, honestly. I don't believe that'll happen. But you know, who knows? But anyways, thank you all for watching. And I hope you all enjoyed the video. Peace.